Style takes too long. I can't fit anything. I have nothing in this closet. Oh, I'll just stay home. I need to purge my closet. Oh, but not that dress. Yo, Taylor here. If you ever thought to say one of these phrases, then this show is for you. Join me at the Style Table, where we'll have candid and fun conversations about real women's style issues and wardrobe dilemmas. We will discuss solutions and ideas that will give you a big sigh of relief. You'll learn ways to save money, make money, and enrich the lives of others with the clothes in your closet. We're going to take the stress out of your style.
Hi, everyone. Welcome. I am Carolyn Howe, host of RTV.network segment. This is going to be on style, fashion, everything wonderful, fabulous, TMT Shopping Club, TMT Shopping Marketplace, all of the good stuff that you want to see and you want to know. Look at the scrollings at the bottom to know how you can connect with us. But I'm here with Yo Taylor. Hi, Yo. How are you?
I'm fabulous.
Okay, she is fabulous. I'm actually here in the DMV with Yo Taylor in something that's called the Diva Den. Now, in case you missed her big intro last week, Yo Taylor is the creator of At the Style Table. This wardrobe strategist is really somebody incredible, somebody you need in your life, and we can make that happen. Yo's show is exciting because she's going to teach us one of the things that we already know. Now, we know how to shop, but we're going to learn how to shop effectively, successfully, and with great joy. So we're going to begin a conversation to find out a little bit what made you love fashion so much.
Well, honestly, I was an awkward 15-year-old. I was like a baby giraffe, tall, awkward. And one day I went into the library and I picked up an Ebony fashion magazine. And I looked at the fashion fair models and I thought, oh, they're so beautiful. And from there, I just went crazy. I read every little magazine that my little allowance would afford me. And then when I got my job, I saved my money and I started shopping almost like an adult. Remember Paul Harris? If you ladies remember this work.
We
Paul
remember,
Harris.
Yes, we do.
Oh my God, Paul Harris, because I couldn't afford Casual Corner. So,
Oh, wow.
So I would put together outfits to the point I was dressing like my stylish Spanish teacher.
I love it. Okay.
Who
this is
asked
something
me
you
where,
love.
yeah, she used to ask me where was I shopping? How did I put things together? So obviously I was putting things together on a budget. So I became very proficient at doing that. And other people started from the time I was a teenager asking me, where did you get that? How did you put it together? But that was all from being like obsessed with fashion and magazines and trying to figure out how to do it on my budget.
I love it. How to do it on a budget. But Yo's only telling half the story because she got to be a world traveler, which exposed her to some amazing fashion centers around the world. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I mean, I was a flight attendant for 31 years.
31-year flight attendant all over the world, just saying.
And I did mostly, I would say half and half international, mostly international. And so there was a lot of, I would call it jump seat fashion therapy.
Jump seat fashion therapy. I love that. I mean, I've seen the flight attendants in the jump seat, not thinking that they're going to their next fashion center to become the next great thing, but cool.
And it was also a thing where you think about flight attendants. We always have to be put together and we always have to come correct. We're always inspected. Our outfit, our uniform, everything, how it's tailored, how it looks on us, we're always inspected. So after a while, you start thinking about how you're presenting yourself. You want to present yourself in a way that looks really good. And we also, the fun thing about that job too, which helped me with my eye for style, was just watching passengers, watching people float through all the different airports. And also I learned shopping in Europe was much different than the quality of clothes that we would get in the States. I'll never forget buying this coat at H&M. Like this was many years ago. But that coat was wool and cashmere.
Oh, I love it.
Wool and cashmere. Here, it's wool. It's kind of a little this, a little that. But there, the quality was always higher.
Okay, so you got to have this experience, global traveler, looking at the styles of literally thousands of people on a weekly basis,
Right.
And picking up ideas and then drilling down and doing some work yourself.
Right.
Well, that's why you're so perfect at the style table. What made you create this concept? You didn't just stick with clothing fashion, even though that's what we're going to talk about today, but what made you come up with the concept at the style table?
Because I wanted to create a place where women and women over 50 had a place where they could talk about all the things that are going on in their lifestyle.
Okay.
And how it affects our bodies. And so there are different topics. So I didn't want to just hone in on one thing because it really is everything, and everything affects our style.
Okay, and I agree with that. Time changes and everything else, and we won't get in the details behind that because we're getting ready to have some fun today. Because, there's nothing like being in someone else's closet, and it's really exciting. It's a wonderful experience because you feel like you're prospecting. But sometimes when we're in our own closet, it's terrifying and depressing. So we can't wait to get deeper into the conversation with you. But have you explained to us, I'm sitting in what you call creatively the Diva Den. What is that?
Well, I was working with a client who didn't even have a full mirror, a full body mirror. And she's beautiful. I'm like, but she was so busy. And
Wow.
she just had no idea what to wear, like for an office cocktail party and all these things. And she was just so busy. So I said, you need a glam space. You need a space that's just yours to get dressed and feel beautiful and put yourself together where you can see yourself in the mirror, and you can drag all of those dresses out that are in the back of the closet and you can put them on display and start creating looks that you forgot you even had in your closet.
Wow, that's exciting. So this is a perfect time to do it. It's the time of the year where we're going to be looking, just like the commercial said, we're going to try to purge our closets. We need to do some evaluating because certain things have happened to us over the last 18 to 19 months that we need to, that have affected our fashion style. So this is a perfect conversation to be having with you. It absolutely is. So what I want to do is to go bit by bit, because as her show unfolds over the weeks and months to come, we're going to learn so much about style and fashion. But right now, we need to learn more about how to create this glam space for ourselves. So if we don't have a huge house where we have a nook that we can just hone away, what would you recommend?
I would recommend literally just taking just a little corner, even if you just put where you might put a little vanity table or just a little clothing rack, where you can put all of your glam things right on that clothing rack with your shoes and anything that you would use. Even if you had a little Bombay chest, you can put all of your undergarments. We all wear special undergarments when it's time to go and you wear that formal gown, because whatever that dress is, that cocktail dress is, trust me, it is at least 2 or 3 sizes smaller than what it says. So when you buy that dress and you're like, oh, I'm a size 4, and it's really a 10, and you're like, what? But it's, it really is, when you're dressing like that, you need to have all of your special undergarments and things, and you have to get out of your head, and you need that little corner space so you can feel like you're a celebrity. Okay. Treat yourself. And even if you have a small room, take one little corner for you.
Okay, I will do that. I can do that. So you're telling me to collect up all my stuff, because literally the stuff that I get fancy with, if it's a wedding or a cocktail party or a gala or some special speaking event that I have to go to, that stuff is in the farthest closets. It's all over the place. So you're saying pull it all together. And once I pull it together, then I'm going to be able to decide,
this is a dress I'm going to wear for this event. And as you're thinking through it for this particular event, you will be coming up with ideas for your next 2 or 3 events that are coming up.
Oh, wow. Now that's really good. And so, you know what, the thing that happened, I will tell you, I did not use any fancy clothes in 2020 after March, and really didn't use a whole lot of fancy clothes this year either. So now as things are opening up and events are going back in person, we know that we're all triple vaccinated and we're taking every precaution we can. So as we're stepping out, I gotta round up my stuff.
Exactly. So the first thing you want to do is go shop in your closet before you're out there. And we already know that you all have had a million boxes sent to your house
We have.
of all kinds of clothes while you're shopping in your yoga pants over COVID. So you have all these things. So go in your closet. Treat it like it's, I don't know, TJ Maxx. You know how you have to
I
go in there
love
and
TJ.
dig,
We don't have to
or the
trace it.
rack, or off Fifth Avenue. Get in there and dig and shop your closet first. See all the things that you have first, so you're organized and you're ready, because these conferences, these events, these weddings, the party's back on in 2022. Let there be no doubt. My clients are already talking about events in person already. So get ready, get organized, so you are ready for grab and go style.
So Yo is going to help us get ready, because that's the challenge with most of us. We might see it all put together on a mannequin, and that'll give us the right idea, because not all of us were born with the ability to dress out of Paul Harris as a 15 or 16-year-old. So since we haven't had that history, we're going to benefit from her experience. And in a little while, we're going to start shopping around and looking at some of the wonderful finds, because it's about shopping right for that special day or night. And that's what Yo's going to help us do with grab and go style that makes so much sense for all of us. So when you think about it, Yo, like right now, I never thought of, isolating my clothing the way you've described it, but that's a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, I thought I was being really smart by just colorizing my clothes. Everything that's the same color is together. And I thought, oh, I did the right thing. But you've really taught me a lesson already. When we come back, we're going to learn more about that. And we're going to get up, move around, and start showing you how to shop and find those special finds and put together unexpected looks that are a wow.
And already in your closet.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Creeley. I'm a stylist, and I've always wanted to do this. It's like in my blood. I go to the grocery store and I literally tell you, I would be the girl that would be in Trader Joe's in an evening wear, because that's who I am. So today we are doing a little bit of styling for the fall. I have all of the pieces that you need for your fall wardrobe. The knits, the button down, the jackets, the boots. I have all of that. You're gonna see a lot of red, a lot of like mustard yellow, a lot of checkered, which is what is on the runway this season. I really believe that I was meant to be in the Victorian era, because I absolutely love bows and lace. So everything for me is bows and lace. If it has bows or pockets, I am that girl who would buy it. So you're going to see a lot of that in the pieces that is going to be on Katie today, and I think you guys are going to enjoy it. The color scheme is for any color skin tone. It'll be fabulous on you. Another one of my favorite, because you remember I said earlier that I like to look edgy, sometimes edgy and sweet.
Love edgy.
I love edgy, but I still want to cover all of my aspect, all of my personality.
Yes.
So edgy and elegant is who I am.
Ooh, girl.
So that's what I do. This is really edgy, and this is going to add that elegant touch
I
for
like
me.
it.
And here we are again. This jacket is fire. Like, I absolutely love the checkered look, and then the pants that goes with it.
Ooh.
I love a whole suit. I don't mind wearing a suit flowered from head to toe. I think it's absolutely edgy. If you want, I'm the girl too that, I just put the shirt under for you, but I would wear this with nothing under.
Ooh, girl.
That's just who I am. I would wear this with nothing under, because you can make a suit. Yeah, you can make a suit absolutely sexy. And I know some people shy away from like prints, and no, the more the merrier. Because if you have a print and then you have a solid shirt underneath and a sick shoe and bag, it works. So just try it. So let's get some styling on. So this is going to be your first piece. It's gonna look amazing. I just wrapped with Katie. The styling event went well. The video went well. Everything that she tried on, she loved. The pieces worked on her body. The color coordination, everything worked well. I can't wait to work with you guys. So if you have any event coming up, whether it's black tie or just a birthday or you're going out with your hubby, I'm here to help. Please just get in contact with me.
Style takes too long. I can't fit anything. I have nothing in this closet. Oh, I'll just stay home. I need to purge my closet. Oh, but not that dress. Yo Taylor here. If you ever thought to say one of these phrases, then this show is for you. Join me at the Style Table where we'll have candid and fun conversations about real women's style issues and wardrobe dilemmas. We will discuss solutions and ideas that will give you a big sigh of relief. You'll learn ways to save money, make money, and enrich the lives of others with the clothes in your closet. We're going to take the stress out of your style.
We just had amazing fun watching, and you did too. Elizabeth Queeley, Big City Style.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. That is some advice that we can all go by. And didn't you love the way that client looked? Fantastic. I mean, I can't wait for you to connect with her when you go to New York. Anybody, if you're around, that's who you want to connect with. And boots on the ground, Yo Taylor is going to show you how to shop right here in your closet. This wardrobe strategist is going to help us do some really smart things with what we already have. So before we left, you were saying typically we've got treasure. There's gold in them there closets.
There's gold in them our closets. Lots of it.
So what do we typically do? I mean, I'm thinking about myself right now, having talked to you. I'm ready to go and dig in my closet. But in terms of what to look like and what to wear as everything is changing, the winter is changing, weather's changing, and now we're doing things. You've got some great pieces back here that almost every one of them, I would say, is a statement piece. How do you shop for your clients? Because you did mention you shop for clients.
I do shop for clients, and my clients are typically women who are more seasoned.
Seasoned is good.
Seasoned is good. And so I try to find things that I know that will work with their body as their body is changing.
It's changing. Everybody's body changes. Some
Right.
change faster than others.
Right.
COVID accelerated some of that.
So, and also women over 50 tend to already have a sense of their own style that they're settled in.
Okay.
You already have this look that you like, that that's my power look. This is my go-to look. This is where I feel comfortable. Now, I'm not saying it's always right, but
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask.
it's not always right. So sometimes what I do is help move you back into, a lot of times it's moving you back into the space you used to be in.
Okay.
That space where you were bold and where you wore color and where you wore other things. Now, as you can see.
Yeah, and I see it. So we're in Yo's Diva Den where she's put together some of the glam pieces for her. And I'm kind of seeing a central theme here. Is it wrong if we have a color palette that we gravitate toward?
No, because you have to feel comfortable in it. If you feel like you're in something that you don't feel right in, it's not going to translate. You can have it on and everybody else, you could feel like, well, this is what I'm supposed to wear because this is, what is in style. But then you're feeling like, oh, for example, I actually had a client that I dressed her. I'm like, okay, this looks great. I felt like she looked good, but she goes, oh, well, maybe. And I go, okay, then don't wear it.
Okay, well, that works too.
She still wore the flashier dress. But we just steered her in a different way to where she could wear the dress where she felt comfortable. And she looked amazing either way. But, you know, I have to work with her. When you're over 50, you're self-conscious about, oh, am I too old for this? And that's another show.
No, and that's a totally another show. But I totally agree, because you don't want to look like you're trying. I mean, youth always wins. That's how I feel. They always win in terms of what that looks. But how can a person move the dial? Like, obviously, you indicated you love tans and you love platinum and some of the, you know, the bronzy colors,
Right.
Things like that. And definitely black is a staple for you. But I saw you move the needle here. Can we look at this skirt?
Okay.
Tell me what this is.
This skirt is, I mean, it's Tahari.
Look at this. How cool is this that you can find? I mean, now
They had a top to match it, but I thought that was too much for me. But this piece right here gets the job done with a black blouse I'll wear with it, or turtleneck.
I love a turtleneck.
Yeah.
So I love a turtleneck, but I love the fact with that. See, that's my
With
comfort
boots,
zone.
yeah, where I would wear this out with you know, some funky over the knee boots, things that where I feel like it's in my power center.
Okay. And I like that, especially when you're talking about dressing sort of a niche, because it's kind of a subset of a subset. There are women that are trying to look good, and then there are women of certain ages that are trying to look good. And you're saying, I could actually wear this, but my comfort zone would be to wear it with a boot that's not showing too much leg, just in case this is low.
Exactly.
And maybe to pair this with a top with a turtleneck on it. So I totally love that.
Right. You could put, you know, any color would work with this, whatever your color palette is, would work with this. And so it's easy. It's easy, but it's also a statement piece. It's a conversation piece.
Okay, and I
And
like
it was
that.
a bargain.
Okay, and see, that's the thing. When you're showing, and later on in the show, in the weeks to come, she's going to show you how to shop and where to shop, that it makes all the sense in the world for you. But then you have another piece that it's kind of a similar thing. Now, mind you, everything can't be a 10, can't be on 10 in your closet. But I love this as well. Look at this. I mean, this is, once again, I feel as though I would be a knight in shining armor, or a knightess. That's what. Look at that. How cool is that dress?
So I love this dress because it's Ralph Lauren, and it's a classic. It's something I got off the Real, and I love it because, number one, it's sleeveless, so it's hot flash proof.
Oh
So-
my goodness!
so,
No,
you know,
no, you have to say that again. It's what?
Hot flash proof. So we have all of these things. When you're over 50, when you're getting dressed, there are a lot of things you have to think about. Like, even before the show, I had to think about what I was wearing. I needed something lightweight.
Okay, see, I love that.
Yet in the colors, with the seasonal color palette, but also be lightweight, because we have to think about all these things when we're getting dressed.
But nobody, if I saw somebody step out in this bold dress with a beautiful shoe, I wouldn't think, oh, she's wearing that because this is going to keep her cool. I would just think, this is one amazing dress.
Right.
So yeah, I am like totally feeling it. And I love the way you think as you're shopping for all of the wonderful gals that have become your clients over time.
Right.
So, you know, it can be a little frightening because obviously we've got to live life in regular clothes.
right.
We do have meetings now, Zoom, and we're still Zooming. But as we look ahead at clothes and moving out and moving back into our offices, we want to make smart moves. So we all got really comfortable, you know, from the waist down. Maybe you looked really corporate from the waist up and your feet were in fuzzy slippers. So I am dying to have a conversation with you about footwear, because I see all of these amazing shoes and the heels are super high. So when we come back, we're going to talk about how we can look good and feel good and not cry because our feet are killing us.
Right.
So stay tuned as Yo gives us more tips from At the Style Table.
used to watch BET, MTV, VH1, now I watch Tempo. Soca, Calypso, reggae dance, oh, don't stall, better get tuned in to the tempo. Don't have cable, they got an app. Go to your app store, download that. Whether it's tourism, cuisine, or the social scenes, if it ain't Tempo, it's a rap. Who got the Caribbean views? Tempo. Mr. Latest in Caribbean news? Tempo. You tryna cook Caribbean food? Tempo. You know they got the music videos too. Tempo. Who got the Caribbean views? Tempo. Mr. Latest in Caribbean news? Tempo. You tryna cook Caribbean food? Tempo. You know they got the music videos too. Tempo.
Style takes too long. I can't fit anything. I have nothing in this closet. Oh, I'll just stay home. I need to purge my closet. Oh, but not that dress. Yo Taylor here. If you ever thought to say one of these phrases, then this show is for you. Join me at the Style Table, where we'll have candid and fun conversations about real women's style issues and wardrobe dilemmas. We will discuss solutions and ideas that will give you a big sigh of relief. You'll learn ways to save money, make money, and enrich the lives of others with the clothes in your closet. We're going to take the stress out of your style.
Hi, we're back with Yo Taylor in the Diva Den in the DMV, learning all these fabulous things. I'm getting excited about really going home and setting up my own Diva Den, which, in case you missed the earlier portion of the segment, this is where you put all of your glam. This is your glam spot, if you will, where all of the things when you want to be glamorous, because there's times where I need to be the gardener and the times where I have to go and just be that shopper or that businesswoman, just totally corporate. But then there are times where you want to be glamorous. And before we left, we were talking about one of the things that sometimes, because we're going to get back to these great fashions, but sometimes a problem is we look fantastic and we see those amazing heels that are super, super high. And I'm not saying that time has passed us by, but is it possible to be fabulous and slightly shorter?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. As a matter of fact, I can say for myself, I'm slowly, well, actually rapidly, let's be real, transitioning my shoes for 3 inches and under.
Okay, 3 inches and under, and we can do that because let's face it, after 19 months in fuzzy slippers or barefoot or flip-flops, for me, it was culture shock to get back into a pair of real heels. And I almost felt like Bambi on ice, just trying to move around in them. But what I realized after the first meeting or two is I just wasn't comfortable anymore. Right? With that heel, and it wasn't particularly high. So what are you recommending? We got beautiful things in here.
I always find things like those are Stuart Weitzman. They always have cute kitten heels, and they're comfortable and they hold their value. Stuart Weitzman shoes and boots hold their value.
Okay, I love the fact it holds its value because, like as you saw in the commercial, Yo's going to teach you how to make money from your own closet. You've got a thing that you do because when you bought these, not that she's going to get rid of them, but when she bought them, she loved it. And then sometimes we need to let these things do what?
Go
to someone else's home so they can love them too.
Relove.
Relove. And I often think about the fact people rescue animals all the time, but I love to rescue garments.
Right. And everybody loves to rescue shoes, right?
Rescue shoes. So I love the fact. So that kitten heel is really, really cool. And you've got other pieces too that are really, really good. So what is your recommendation? If I'm getting dressed up, I've got a gala to go to and I want to be fabulous, but I want to be comfortable all night. I don't want to be like some brides that I've seen in a 4-inch heel and then they go down to, I'm not going to switch into a pair of Keds. So what am I going to do?
You're going to probably put on, I can't quite go to naturalizers yet.
Okay, well, we're not going to call out that brand.
Okay. But they do make great low heel, comfortable shoes that are beautiful. And it really depends on your foot.
Okay.
I mean, because if you're older, many times our feet are in a position where we might have to go to a shoe that specializes that are comfort based shoes.
Okay, and I like the idea of comfort-based shoes. Now I'm looking at this shoe here. I would not have considered this is an amazing shoe. This is an amazing shoe. And I think that the heel is quite nice on this. And I think that this matches nicely with a lot of the styles you put out here for us. So
And
if I'm shopping for that, I'm loving that. I'm feeling that. I'm ready to buy that.
and so when you're shopping, I mean, I always look at the heel height when I'm buying shoes. And my clients tell me, you know, I want something lower. So I always look at the height of the heel. And then sometimes I'm looking at it and it looks smaller. Sometimes I'll even call customer service, like, what's really the height of that shoe?
Wow.
Yeah, because it's sometimes it looks like it's shorter, or it's not always marked as it looks.
Okay.
You know.
So that's a great tip. And especially as we're shopping more and more online.
Yes.
Because we're trying to figure out, so what is it like, what can make an outfit pop? I mean, what kind of things can I add? What if I like a dress, it's comfortable, and I don't have time to buy a new dress, but from an accessory standpoint, what are some of the things that you would recommend that I do to kind of lift up that outfit?
Okay, for me, I like to start out simple.
Okay.
Because you can always layer.
Okay. So as she mentioned her favorite dress today, this is a fairly simple dress, as she explained to me, but that's one banging necklace, right? Would you not agree?
Yes.
And is that how you layer?
That's how I layer. You can always add to it, and if you get to the event and everybody's a little more, you know, dressed down, you can always take it off.
Okay.
And put it in your purse and go, okay. and take it down. But you always want to layer yourself till you get to the point where you want to be. Because, like, for example, you can have a simple dress like this.
Look at this. Okay, this is really elegant beauty. It's got a shimmer to it. I don't know if you can see how gorgeous this is. I love the fact that it has sleeves because I like sleeves. And I love the fact that it has sleeves and it's got a little bit of shimmer to it. And then it's got this.
The gathers, and this is an Eliza J, which is always great for clients because
it stretches like we do.
It always has a little extra fabric there for some of our days that may be a little more Spanx-like.
I love that. I love knowing a tip. So I've always loved Elijah J, and it's really everything I have that is by Eliza J does stretch, and I just never realized. I love knowing what a brand is known for, or what kind of one of their key traits is, because then I can gravitate for that. As a matter of fact, I can Google and shop for that.
Right.
So I love the look of that. Great.
And also another tip. For example, I saw this at Nordstrom's. I really, really wanted it and I couldn't find it, but there's always someone else selling that dress. I end up finding a seller on Amazon.
What? What? I love your shopping tips. So do you really spend time? So your clients, I mean, you do a shopping service for them.
Right.
But before you even get to the shopping service, you said to shop in their closet first. So when you come to my house,
right,
what is going to happen? I open up and you see all of my colorized clothes. And then what happens next?
Then we're going to go through and we're going to see what you really love and what really fits. So we're going to literally take everything out and we're going to go through each thing, because sometimes there are things in there that you just like, oh, I like that top. I just wear it because of whatever. You're not really in love with it. It's just there. Let someone else love it. So we're going to put that in the let someone else love it. And if it's in great condition, or many times it still has the tags on it because you like, maybe one day I will wear it, then you're going to take that and put that in the sell pile.
Okay. So you're going to help me first edit.
Right. We're going to do a closet edit. We're going to go through to see what you love and you really want to keep and that actually fits.
And that actually, see, that's the hard part. What if I have a dream dress and I need to know when to let that dream dress go and when that there's enough time around that. So I'm just not really sure because there are things that I'm very sentimental about.
And as a matter of fact,
Oh, wait a minute.
I have this skirt here
Oh.
that, as we were pulling more things out, as you can see, it has a tag on it. This is a skirt that I've had a death grip on.
I know. See, a
So
death grip for her.
Right. So I need to let it go.
And I'm
Because
volunteering.
It's beyond Spanx for me. So I have to let it go.
I love that. So
And
the
I'm
idea.
letting it go today on air.
Oh my goodness, thank you. I feel I will give this skirt its forever home or until that next slice of pumpkin pie. But I absolutely love it. And that's how easy it is. So you help clients, and thank you for my purchase. We'll settle up later. I love the fact that you're gonna help me. I mean, because that feels better, and I can kind of rationalize that better in my mind. I've got these wonderful clothes, but some of them are never gonna fit again. They're
Right.
just not. And then some I bought that were too big, and I was gonna have tailored, but time has passed by. The ship has sailed. So whether it's too big or too small, you're gonna help me make the wise decision.
Yeah, we're going to help you, get to that comfort zone. It's not easy. No one wants to say, I'm just too big for that skirt and I'm just not going to lose the weight because I don't want to, because I love wine and cheese and I can't let it go. So I'm just going to enjoy my life and let the skirt go and find something that fits.
Okay, and you know what? And that makes me feel good. That makes me feel good because I just got a wonderful, I just have a wonderful purchase. But being able to with the style table, we hire you, you're going to come in. So you're helping me organize.
Mhm.
So I've got that selling pile.
Mhm.
I've got a giveaway pile.
Mhm.
And there are some things I guess just need to just be trashed.
Yeah, and with the trash,
And the reason why I'm asking that is because I know you're so environmentally in tune. So what's the deal with that?
well, with the trash, before you trash it, just see if there are homeless shelters that will
love
take
that.
it, because let's exhaust every
I
avenue
love it.
to give away those clothes, and maybe there's someone who could use them. I always like to think about people who are involved in hurricanes or, and who are just find themselves homeless. Like if you are a woman who is escaping a domestic situation and you need to get out, you don't have any clothes. You're grabbing the first thing you
know
have. Let's exhaust every means of giving those clothes away
I love that.
first. Before
So
we
you've given
just-
me 3 levels. Some I'm going to keep, some I'm going to sell so someone else can relove, and others I'm going to give so
Right.
that somebody else who really otherwise would not have
Right,
can have something. And maybe I just don't like it because I've got a bad memory attached to it,
right.
or I'm just really mad with the size that it is.
Yes, and that's usually 80% of it. You're just mad at the size that it is, like I am with that skirt.
I know that's right, but I'm going to tell you. So just so you can just calm your little self down and just understand that I'm going to wear that with all of the love and the confidence that you would have worn it. And I'm even going to take pictures of myself so you can see how fabulous I am as I am re-loving the thing that you love.
That's right.
I will give it a good home.
And see, and that should make you feel good, and you can't hate, but you have to feel good that she looks good in this skirt, okay?
I cannot wait for you to start shopping for me and start shopping for so many of our listeners and our viewers. And you actually have a website that people can go to and learn more about it. What is your website?
At thestyletable.com.
And I love that. And you have been doing a blog that tells us what?
All kinds of things from
what not to wear, because
what not to wear, and a lot of it is just the things that we go through as a woman.
Okay.
And how it affects how we look and our choices in clothes. And it's also to help you, realize that you're not in this alone. We're all going through the same thing. And also I have a 3-series blog about sustainability.
And I love to hear that.
It talks about swapping your clothes and donating, which designers are a part of reducing carbon emissions, and which companies like The Real works with Burberry and Stella McCarthy in helping to lower emission rates. So it's really cool. There's a lot. There's something on there for everybody.
And I love to hear this because with many of us, we learned how to multitask all during this last 18, 19 months. And we really don't have enough room in our life to add one more thing. So I can't be that wardrobe strategist that you are. I can't take the time to find out who's doing what. I'm glad you're doing it. And when we come back in the last segment, as you roll us out of here, we're going to learn a lot more about how you can get in touch with Yo Taylor. And the other surprises she has, she's going to help you shop in your closet, look good and feel good. Wait till we come back.
Yeah, yo, Arika real whitey. I'm trendy, I'm trendy, I'm trendy, I'm trendy. I'm trendy, I'm trendy, I'm trendy, I'm trendy. My name should be Gucci, Armani, or Fendi. My name should be Gucci, Armani, or Fendi. Have my own talk show like Oprah and Wendy. Yeah. I'm riding these waves on top of my jet ski. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm a way up. Put my name on the blimp, let it stay up. Tell them hitting bitches, yeah, I know, say ya. We on another level up, hey yeah, hey yeah. Oh yeah, we're way up, selling out stadiums. So turn the starlight on, cause I'm a star, yeah, yeah. I'm a name brand, call me a name brand. Yes, I'm a name brand, call me a name brand. Call me a name brand, yes, I'm a name brand. Call me a name brand. Call me a name brand. Yes, I'm a name brand. Yes, I'm a name brand. Call me a name brand. Yes, I'm a name brand. So keep the spotlight on me. I'm a rodeo. They keep on the shop lights for me. So put respect on it. When you say my name, put a check with it. Yeah. Oh, whoa. They throwing shade. Oh, please. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, I'm a way up. Put my name on the blimp, let it stay up. Tell them hitting bitches, yeah, I know, say ya. We on another level up, hey yeah. Hey yeah. Oh, yeah, we're way up. Selling out stadiums. So turn the starlight on. Cause I'm a star, yeah, yeah. I'm a name brand. Call me a name brand. Yes, I'm a name brand. Call me a name brand. Call me a name brand. Yes, I'm a name brand. Call me a name brand. Yeah. Call me a name brand. Yes, I'm a name brand. Yes, I'm a name brand. Call me a name brand. Yes, I'm a name brand. Name brand. Name brand, yeah. 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 Name brand, yeah. Name brand, yeah. Arika real whitey.
Style takes too long. I can't fit anything. I have nothing in this closet. Oh, I'll just stay home. I need to purge my closet. Oh, but not that dress. Yo Taylor here. If you ever thought to say one of these phrases, then this show is for you. Join me at the Style Table, where we'll have candid and fun conversations about real women's style issues and wardrobe dilemmas. We will discuss solutions and ideas that will give you a big sigh of relief. You'll learn ways to save money, make money, and enrich the lives of others with the clothes in your closet. We're going to take the stress out of your style.
I'm back here at the Style Table in the Diva Den with Yo Taylor, and she has shared so much information with us about how her company works and how Yo can go to work for you. We've learned how to love our clothes, how to know when they need to be sold for cash, how we can give them away to help others and really have respect for our environment by not adding to pollutants and things like that. So we've learned so much, and now we're learning how to shop on our shopping TV network. But Yo is a master of all of these things. And it's interesting because there are many reasons why we need to change things in our style. And sometimes life happens, and that we really need to, as you say, show up differently. Can you tell us some of the women that you've helped out, some of your clients?
So I have clients like who've gone from corporate America to nonprofit to now she has her own business.
Love it.
So her style changed like 3 times from very tailored and tight button up to she was working for a nonprofit organization and she also was into healing and all of these things. So she was dressing, more linens, more relaxed, more linens and relaxed.
I love linens and relaxed. And she didn't say frumpy, and she didn't say, less stylish, but.
And so now she's back in starting her own business, which merges. She's helping people become great speakers, which she is a great speaker. So she's training women and men to do that now. So now she needed to reimagine her closet. She needed to reimagine her look where she could merge the two, where she could still feel kind of flowy and casual, but also tailored and professional.
I like that.
So she was still true to herself. And so those are the things we have to work through. But she had a treasure trove of things to wear to do just that in her closet.
Okay, see, and you know what? And sometimes, honestly, part of the commercial says, you say I don't have anything to wear. And literally, you've mentioned it before. Over time, as women, we take over all 4 or 5 closets in the house. Yeah. And when somebody said, I have literally had people say, I'm not going because they couldn't find something to wear. And then they needed you to come via ambulance and help pull out those wonderful treasures. And that's what you'll do for people.
Right. Closet edits and personal shopping is really self-care. It's a part of self-care.
Okay. Now you heard that. It's a part of self-care. We are all trying to take care of ourselves. We've been through a lot. So having a wardrobe strategist come in and figure out that tactical plan around having you look and feel great, that sounds like professional development and self-care.
It really is, because you deserve to have that freedom. And I love shopping in your closet.
Okay, see, and I can't wait to get her in there, because the way she puts pieces together, like sometimes I'm afraid, that maybe a piece is way too busy and way too big. And I don't know that I want to own all of that. But sometimes it's just that pop accessory, like the one you were just showing me back here. Like, who would have figured? I mean, I love a little black dress because I love black dresses, but look at this bag.
Isn't that adorable?
It's amazing.
This is a Liz Russell original, LizRussell.com.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Shout out to Liz Russell. But how beautiful is that? And so,
Isn't
and
that
Yo is so
perfect?
creative. So if I say, I always wear black and I want to wear black dress, well, she put that together. And then, wait a minute, hold on. Does it get any, I mean, really? Are you feeling the feel? Because I am so feeling who would have figured? And I'm feeling just how wonderful this feeling.
Everybody needs a splash of leopard in their life.
See, just a splash.
Just a splash.
We didn't say you had to go head to toe. You're not Superfly. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Right.
But I'm just saying, I love the fact that who knows what things we bought when we felt the way we felt. But I love being able to have that pop.
And many times you buy things because you're attracted to them, and you don't realize that you have other things that are kind of similar, but you haven't put them together to make it work because you're just out. You're like buying things. You're at a boutique. Many times you can find very interesting things just at conventions where your vendors have all these wares. I mean, you can go to, I went to a 100 Black Women event, and they had all these fabulous vendors selling clothes and jewelry. I found an artisan from New Orleans who had this beautiful, all these beautiful necklace pieces. They were statement pieces that she made out of aluminum.
Oh,
it was so super cool. So those things you start to gather, and you think, oh, I don't have anything to wear. But really, if you dig in your closet, if you pull that stuff out, you can create all kinds of outfits that you didn't even think about.
You know what? And so I'm going to consider you a catalyst for good. Because honestly, in my own closet, all I want to do is get in and get out. But knowing that I can hire you to come over, and you're going to help me lay all those things out, and we're going to do an honest evaluation.
Yes.
Around everything. And you mentioned even the size thing. And some people think that if you're fairly small, that you don't have size differentiation. And that's really not true.
No.
Because on a good day, if I didn't have anything to eat in the morning and I went to the store, there are things that I can wear that I'm going to tell you, next day, 5 in the evening, after, 6 meals have passed, I can't fit them anymore.
Right.
And I don't understand it.
Right. It could be, if you eat something that's high in sodium, you might not be in that dress, a couple days later, just because you're just bloated from the sodium. And tip, if you're going to an event, lower your sodium for a whole week.
Oh my goodness.
Don't eat out. Just only eat, eat anything that doesn't bloat and no sodium.
Oh my goodness, this is the best tip ever. So you are giving us, it's like, how people give you the 2-minute warning of something's going to happen. You're giving us this 7-day one. Well, I'm already late for some things that I have going on, but I already know in the last 2 minutes that we have with us, you've given us so much. But honestly, if you didn't get this tip, you can tune in next time for Yo's show at the Style Table. But I want you to think about it. 7 days out, low on the sodium, load up on the water. And people would think, well, the water is going to make me bulk. No,
it's the sodium that helps you retain that water. So if you lower the sodium, the water is just going to flush right out.
Oh my goodness. This is amazing information. And that lets me know also for the past hors d'oeuvres, I'm going to steer clear of anything with sodium.
Exactly.
Oh,
exactly. If you have an event, which you're going to have, the holidays are coming, people are vaccinated, people are out there, they're not vaccinated, they're tested, everybody's going, it's happening. So we have to get ready. So let's get in your closet, especially in January. That is organization season. Get in that closet, clean it out so you are ready for grab and go style.
All right.
Check me out and we will get that done.
So you have heard it from Yo, and she's going to help you purge your closet at a time that you can give and actually get the tax benefit from it, because we're in November now. And as we wind down, we're in November, but get that stuff ready to give. Be ready to have somebody else have the wonderful things that you couldn't love. So whether you sell or give away, you're going to want to be at the Style Table with Yo Taylor. Yo, you've been amazing. I'm so happy to have hung out in the Diva Den and can't wait till next time. Everybody, be sure to tune in for Yo Taylor at the Style Table. Thank you so much.
Thank you. did.
I love it.
I did. I love these shoes. Are they done? So all